So I've been real nostalgic for the past week or so. And I don't know if it's because I'm starting a new decade in my life. My Saturn return is officially over. I think it's probably a combination of factors, but I've been nostalgic in a good way. Like I said, I've redone my home screen, so now photos pop up, and I'm seeing pictures from like 2017 and 2018, 19, 20, 21, 22 from a few weeks ago. Um, and it feels like graduation, like when you make it to the end and so you finally reflect back on stuff. Also at the same time, so like the in the last week, I think like this London trip was definitely profound, but I think it was more so than I thought it would be, because in the beginning, like the first few days to the first week of the trip was like me realizing that there were things that I was asking for, but that I wasn't allowing myself to receive. And then the last few days, the last week, was really like it was some harsh truths said from love, that I was in a position to accept but reflect on deeply. So I've been thinking about some of those, and I've been contemplating life in a way, but not really. And so I think that's also lent to this like nostalgic. I think also it's kind of like there are some things that I'm not going to do anymore, some ways of being that I'm not going to be anymore. It's just like it's time for a new chapter. Um, and it's huge and it feels good. And I don't know. I'm sleepy. I stayed up a little too late last night and I woke up too early, but it's fine. Um, I guess I just wanted to share that. It's been on my mind to share, but it's been like a chill few days. Um, Definitely feels like, again, it's like a completion. It's wrapping up. It's preparing for the next thing. So, and like the next thing feels like if I fell into it, I'd probably cry, but it feels amazing. And it feels like what I've been asking for. It feels like what I want, which is just like me, which is a lot of me, which is me showing up, which is me putting in effort and me trying and me doing things and not just like me letting life pass me by anymore. So, how are you feeling? Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Those are obviously jokes. I mean, you can let me know how you're feeling in the comments down below, but you don't have to like, share, or subscribe because honestly, I'm not really trying to grow my platform. And every time my platform grows, I'm like, here we go. Since I'm being honest, I mean, my Chiron is in Leo, but also like growing my platform isn't a priority for me. Like when I started, it was an anti priority. Like I didn't want my platform to grow. I feel like now I'm neutral towards it, or I try to be. But yeah, I know there's a lot of different things and a lot of different feelings going on. I was just like, I feel like I should just come and throw my 2 cents into the arena of like how I've been feeling, which is like good, which is again, it's that completion, it's nostalgia. And the nostalgia, it's honestly, it's an appreciation for the people who are in my life. And it's an appreciation for the experiences that I've gotten to have with those people. And I'm seeing them like in my memories, and that's what's making me like, it's warm in the heart. It's giving me the warm and fuzzy. So we're in the critical degree of Saturn being in Aquarius, Pluto being in Capricorn. I feel like that's all I'm hearing. It's critical degree, critical degree. But yeah, it feels like a completion. It feels like a graduation. It honestly feels like, because one of the things I wanted to do is live life without regrets a long time ago. And so after my darkest night, that's one of the things that I intentionally started to do. It's like no longer not doing things that I'll regret or doing things that I'll regret. Doing less of those. Um, and maybe that's what this feeling is. It's like there are no regrets from the past 3 decades of my life. I feel like the 28th and 29th years really, not only did it give me closure on a lot of the stuff, not only was I able to like cement some healing and like change my outlook and how I process life and how I make choices and decisions. So like I was able to put that healing into play. Um, but also it's preparing me for the next chapter in the most like when things get better, don't get in the way type of way. And like that's what that harsh truth sort of was. Um and again, like it's so funny because I think I talked about it, but I was talking to my friend for like 2 hours and he was just like spitting everything at me and I was like, ooh, ooh, ooh. And I was like, I get the point. Like you don't gotta keep and he just kept going. And then I got a text from my mom saying the same thing, but in a much less harsh way. Um, and I've really taken it to heart. And in that, like in this past few days, the past week, not consistently, um, but there have been different moments and different opportunities for me to to reflect on how a previous mode of operation or way of going about things would like prevent or would stifle. And that ain't what moving forward is like. My second life path number is a 1. So my first one is a 7, which I feel like was so me. And when I first discovered that I was a 1, my second and third life path numbers are both 1s. And I was like, oh, I don't want to do that. Like initiating, leading, standing out. Like, no. But now I'm like that's actually what I want. I don't want to like stand out or necessarily lead. It's like I don't want to lead other people. I just want to lead myself in the way that I want to go. You know what I mean? So ultimately, interestingly enough, I guess it ended up working out. This is a rambly 7.5 minute video that I guess I'll post. So yeah, I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're having a good whatever whenever you see this. I hope you're acting in alignment to make all that you wish to experience your reality. And I should have recorded this way. Hold up.